Patriots?
Well, I think they have to do what they did today in terms of defensively. They put pressure on Case Keenum. Every time Case dropped back to throw the football, he was under pressure. And we saw today Jacksonville was able to do that in the first half, but they weren't able to sustain it. You have to be able to sustain it if you want a chance against Tom Brady. And I believe Philly has that, like they have what it takes to do it.
They have the depth up front, right?
Right. They have what it takes to do it. It's just being able to get to him and continuously get to him. I don't know if they can do it for an entire game.
Let's give Foles his love and appreciation because he was awesome. He was excellent. Now, when you're looking at a matchup of this magnitude, you start thinking about the quarterbacks first. You want to point them out. Which quarterback is viable to make the first mistake? Normally it's not Tom Brady. It may be Foles. Then you start thinking about the defenses. Now, the upper hand to me is the defense for Philly. This is the trump card. You know Gronk is going to play. Some kind of rhyme or reason. He's going to play. But let me tell you something, man. Zach Ertz is like a Gronk, but not as physical. He put in some work today. He had 8 targets, 8 receptions, 93 yards today. He was a determining factor today. And it's no answer for him. I don't see an answer for him on New England, as I don't see an answer for Gronk as well with Philly. So I can't wait to see how that inside the number game play out.
Ertz actually led
it all year.
he led the Eagles in catches and receiving yards, but he didn't get to 1,000 yards. But you know, Bill Belichick's the best at taking what? The best thing that you do away from you.
Yeah.
So the running game's got to be better than it's been so far in the playoffs. Everything has got to be ratcheted up a notch, right?
It really does. But, I'm encouraged by what I saw today from the running game for Philly. Jay Ajayi, LeGarrette Blount, those guys played well. And even some of the little screen plays to really get them off balance, to get Minnesota off balance because they rush so well and their defense is so aggressive. I love the play calling. So I believe they can do some of that, get those running backs going. If they do that, man, it'll be a good game, I believe. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think this will be a really good game.
We didn't think that was going to be a blowout today.
That's true.
I want to show you guys one thing. Hey, Winter, take the camera over here if you can zoom in. This is the number of guys on the Eagles roster that have Super Bowl experience. So there's 6 of them.
Ain't nobody.
Here's the Patriots card of the guys that have Super Bowl experience.
That don't mean nothing.
It's 30. There's 33
that don't mean
as opposed to 6.
That don't mean nothing.
Think so?
No, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It's one game, man. It's one game. It's one game, one night, one day. That's it. It's not like the World Series, where you got several games to play in order to win.
So
this is one.
You don't think that the Patriots and Jacksonville's game today played a factor in terms of experience versus non-experience?
I think the Patriots-Jacksonville game came down to the quarterback. The quarterback.
Yeah.
Because when it came down to it, and that was going to be my next point. Before Chris jumped in there with that.
With the eye chart?
Yeah, with the eye chart. I memorize that thing, by the way, every time I go there. I can tell you the top 3. But anyway, let me tell you something. It depends on which quarterback do you think could bounce back from adversity. I'm not talking about Tom Brady because you know he can.
Right.
Now, can Foles come back from adversity, or when he's down, not saying that he's going to be down, but if he's down by 10, can he will that team back into it?
Good question.
Because that's what happened today. That's what happened today. We both, all of us sat in the room and said, you know what, man, Blake Bortles going to have to play some ball right now. We're going to get to see who he really is.
So there you go, Super Bowl 52, as I said, 2 weeks from